Dominant and servient tenement. First of all, what the is a tenement, right? And sometimes you'll hear people say dominant or servient tenant, but it's really dominant or servient tenement. And tenement is just one of those old-timey words that means a piece of land that can be owned. So when we talk about dominant or servient tenement, what I want you to think about is a piece of land and an easement. And if you remember an easement, we'll talk about that in another video, an easement is the ability to use someone else's land for a limited purpose. In English, you let somebody drive over your land because they put a driveway on there so that they can access their land. That's an easement. When we have an easement, we have two parcels of land. One of them is the dominant tenement and one is the servient tenement. What's the difference? The dominant tenement is the one who is the boss. Think dominant, think boss. If I'm the one who's the boss, I'm the one that has all the power. I'm the one that gets to drive across your land to get to mine, and you can't stop me. I'm dominant. If I'm the servient tenement, on the other hand, I'm more like the servant. I'm the one who lays down the red carpet so that you, Ms. Dominant Tenement, can drive across me because you're the boss, you're dominant, and I am the servant. I am the servient tenement. And the way I always remember it is this drawing right here. A is the servient tenement because if you see, the driveway rolls across the land of A, and B is the dominant tenement because B is the boss. B is the one who says, I don't care, A, what you say, you have to let me ride across your land because I have an easement and I am the dominant tenement. So when you think of easements, draw this simple little picture and remember the dominant tenement is the one who's the boss. They're dominating. The servient tenement is the one who has to lay down the red carpet and let the dominant tenement come across. There's nothing wrong with using your pencil and paper during the exam to draw out a picture. It's not just for math. So the simple thing that I always do whenever I have a question about easements is I draw this picture, I figure out which one is the dominant and which one is the tenement, and then I use that drawing with my finger on it to help me figure out the answer to the question. I know these terms can be confusing. That's why we make all these videos and go over all of them. If you need more structured help, you can grab my study pack that has a ton of flashcards, audio recordings, video recordings, practice tests, and we just keep adding to it. Otherwise, keep practicing. I promise you, you can pass this exam, and I will see you in the next video.